guys, it's Mix here. Hope you're doing well. Welcome back to Sakura Dungeon. Let's pop in and see if we can kill this monk, shall we? Let's see, how much I get my ass kicked. Whoa. She's level 28. Level 28! Let's, leave. Okay, so, we know not to go in there for a while. We'll level up a bit and come back. And kick our ass, hopefully. And, everything will be good. Anyway, guys, I'm going to teleport back to the surface. And, we'll assess what we're doing. 1 second. Oh, we do have a captured monster here in town I forgot about, so... I've taken the time to visit a very special guest today. She's a member of the tribe whom I invited to join me in my dungeon a long time ago. I wonder how they've been doing since I was away. When she notices me, she wanders up to the bars of her cell. I see you, my captor. It's unusual to see a rogue monster on the lower floors. Who are you and why are you here? I'm just someone who has a long history with that dungeon. How long exactly? Our tribe has been here for centuries and I've never heard of anything about you. I'm a very long-lived fox, my tribeswoman. My history with the place goes back further than that. Interesting. How are things for your tribe, by the way? My tribe? Some of us have left. Some of us haven't. A lot have stayed because this has been our home for a very long time. But we grow restless. There's something at work in that dungeon which does not feel right. I can't explain it, but everyone agrees that they can feel that something is off. She pauses for a moment. You have not told me why you're holding me prisoner yet. Because I'd like you to work with you. Because I would like to work with you. It's hard to negotiate in the middle of a dungeon, you know? Fair point. She rests on the hilt of a spear, appearing to be in deep thought. Well, I have no desire to fight for the current dungeon lord if I do not have to. Let's work together then. There we go. So let's sort out our party quickly. Is she better than any of these? What level is she? 19, so yeah. We got a lot of witches and casters, so... Sorry, sword witch. But, you have to go for now. Where the fuck is a tribeswoman? There you go. Anyway, let's continue to the dungeon, shall we? Okay, so we've got a fox archer here. Fantastic, that went pretty well. Have a range specialist would compliment your swordplay, Sari. Yes, it was often like that in my adventuring parties. I stand there and take all the hits while they throw a volley of death from behind me. Not much has changed, really. We have a spellcaster sitting in the back while I have to take blunt force trauma. I'm doing the wrong voice, because I thought she was talking, but instead she's just standing there like a stupid fucking dark elf. Oh my god! You should have studied magic then. That wasn't an option. One of the things I should have learned while I was still training was archery. Why archery, exactly? It requires physical strength. Since I have no talent for magic, that's probably my only option. Is there a reason why you can't learn things now? You know what it's like. Once you do something long enough, you don't feel like you're doing anything else. Yes, but remember, you have all the time in the world to do other things. Are we immortal or something now? I don't fucking know. What do we have here? It appears to be a loincloth. Similar to those that tribal women here wear. Oh, sounds like we found a new fashion statement. You realize that probably wear these things because they do not have the means to make different clothing, right? Turning this into a fashion statement is a ridiculous idea. By the very essence of fashion is being ridiculous, Sari. Maybe it will widen your perspective to wear something like this. But what am I going to be wearing under the loincloth? The same thing as the natives. Which is most likely nothing. Nothing? Alright. The stairs are right here, so we're nearly done with this floor. You might want to step back. I feel 2 presences in this room. What? But I don't see anyone. I make Sari step back. An arrow flies out the walls, puncturing through the paper. It would have hit Sari if she was standing where she was before. Damn. An ambush! Another arrow flies out from under the wall. Once again, Sari barely avoids it this time. Sylvie manages to hold her own. She deflects several incoming shots. You better get better with that staff, elf. You're as good at dodging as ever. Even though it looks clumsy. 2 foxes wielding bows emerge from sides of the room. Sister, they're able to sense our ambush. That is really troubling. Isn't it a wonder they've been causing so much trouble for everyone? It seems that news of our exploits have been travelling down the dungeon. More arrows fly out and I casually dodge them. We need to close the distance. We'll be torn apart if they keep firing. Go, I'll cover you. Sari seems to hesitate but reaffirms herself. Seri brandishes her sword, charging at them. I can't imagine this being that challenging. Right, one's dead already. Shit, Yomi's clothes got torn. Oh my god, game over. Oh my fucking god! Yomi, you useless bitch! Okay, we just killed them this time. That was much better. You found 62 mana shards, and that was it. No other interaction there at all. So stairs down, but we've still got quite a bit of this floor I haven't looked at, I think. Actually, I'm not sure. Yeah, a reasonable amount. I'll be back in a second once I've checked it all out. By a reasonable amount, I meant one room, and there was nothing in it. So let's go down to the next floor and have a look around. We've actually known each other for quite some time now, Seri. It's funny how fast time seems to pass. Surprisingly, you weren't the worst person I've worked for. How did you end up inside that seal anyway? I was betrayed. Betrayed? Somehow a group of adventurers had managed to sneak their way into my dungeon and straight to the room I was in. The only way they could have gotten in was a secret passage, or with a warp stone network. Either way, someone on the inside must have worked with them. You should have a better job maintaining your role. Believe me, I'm not here because I wish to be. Why would anyone want to betray you? I think that would make a very good dungeon lord. Or were a good dungeon lord. Thank you. I was wondering why they would betray me as well. Secession through violence has always been the way of things, even in civilized lands. Leadership is merely the ability to terrify everyone into following you. I think that's a rather cynical outlook. But then again, the only way for me to reclaim my dungeon is through violence. No, you aren't leading these warriors to terror. So I think I may be wrong. Hang on, what the fuck? I thought didn't know the tiger was... What the fuck? The tiger isn't with us. But why would someone want to betray you in the first place? Are you saying these adventurers somehow defeated you at your height? Sylvie seems intent on listening to me as well. Betrayed? How dare they? There's no point in getting angry about it now, Sylvie. But yes, I was betrayed. But who and why? I cannot say for sure, that's why we need to investigate further. Now then, my ambushers. They had come well prepared. I was sleeping at the time, I was not expecting guests to having uninvited guests. So they unfortunately had the advantage. Not to mention that they had charms specifically designed with the intention of sealing me. So the only conclusion I can come to is that someone worked against me. That makes my blood boil! Calm yourself. I appreciate you be so eager to defend me, but there is little that can be done about the past. My apologies, mistress. She bows her head. I will try and hold back my anger from now on. I just wanted to ask, if I'm not interrupting, do you think that someone might still be in the dungeon? It's a possibility. We'll have to wait and see. You know, I would never betray you, even if I did not have this spell on me. I appreciate that, Seri. Neither would I, Yomi. I'd just fuck you. I know that, and I appreciate it too, Sylvie. Okay, let's go. Alright. Oh, interesting. 2 wings. Jesus. It's an unusual design. Oh! Ouch. Pitfalls of all things? I couldn't help but feel irritated about it. It happened, Seri. After all, the traps in this dungeon are not here to be nice. They're here to annoy, delay, harm, and ultimately drive you away. I know, but still. I'd like to be whoever came up with that pitfall trap, and personally beat them until they're black and blue. You have a bit of a violent streak for a noble knight. Normally I'm more reserved than when I'm at adventuring parties, but I see no reason to hold back while I'm here. So we fell in a fucking pit trap? Yeah, Jesus Christ. This is so fucking weird. Interestingly, the monk hasn't showed up in like a proper form yet. That monk is level fucking 28 and is... I want to kill her, but, you know. This place is full of like fucking... We're gonna fall down loads of holes, aren't we? Through the course of this floor. It's gonna be... You fuck! I'm trying to break this vase. I'm trying to break this priceless Japanese artifact that Yomi bought here. Give me the vase. See? It was all worth it as well. Fucking seed. Great. Goes out the way. I've got both of you in my party. I don't need any more of your fucking shittery. You heard me. I said shittery. I can see this being... Oh, Jesus Christ. What is this? A fucking level 17 witches down here. I'm just gonna shred them. Like, literally. Might as well break everything down here, but it's like it's a whole separate floor of really easy monsters, I guess? I guess not. Guys, let's just fuck off, please. Okay, so now I'm on the other side of that trap, I think? I'm not sure. This floor is really confusing. And presumably there's going to be a boss on this floor too, which is going to make things even more confusing. Because then I'll have to come back here. Oh my god, it's going to be a mess, guys. An absolute fucking mess. Oh, is there? This is the fucking exit. So I've got to go back through that door. Oh my god, this place is so confusing. Literally the most confusing place ever. And there's hordes of it. The encounter right here is crazy. Like, it's worse than some JRPGs that I played, I'm not going to lie. Anyway, when something interesting happens, guys, you've seen how fucking confusing this floor is. Hopefully I'll be able to find a way out. Okay, so after much exploration and falling down holes, I've fallen into a section which appears to be a new area of the dungeon, I think? This is, really confusing. It appears we've landed in a new area. As long as there's no more pitfalls. I'd estimate that we managed to get through about a quarter of this map. Great. Only a quarter? We've been fucking around here for like 10 minutes! What the fuck? Oh, of course I fall down again. Of course I fucking fall down again. Of course I fucking fall down again! You know, we've not seen another witch for some time. You should not mention witches if you can. Talking about them invites them to come closer. That sounds like ridiculous superstition. You should believe in superstition. The temperature in the hallway begins to dramatically drop. What the fuck? Did you know that cross-dressing a black cat is bad luck? Cross-dressing. Why the fuck did I say cross-dressing? Crossing? Did you know that crossing a black cat is bad luck? I'm not a black cat, but it's bad luck to cross me anyway. Gigantic icicle begins to form in one of her hands. I will never mention a witch in this conversation again. Too late now! Please never say that again in my presence, cat witch. You're quite high level. This should be interesting. Let's kill her. We're not even hitting her. Right. Yomi's already fucked. This could be the end of Yomi. This could be a fucking me having to fucking redo this again. We can't hit her at all. Okay. Stop killing Yomi, for fuck's sake. Please. I think Yomi's dead here, though. Okay, we're hitting her. That was close, again. Need to finish this off. I need to kill her. Come on. Oh my fucking god! Oh, Yomi's still alive. Holy shit, that was close. Don't think I've ever seen Yomi like on the ropes like that before. Holy shit. Do we have a mending thing? Let's heal her up too. Fuck me. That was very tough suddenly. Siri, please don't mention witches again. Because if you do, I'll cry. We hear a growl from the darkness. Now that sounds familiar. Too familiar for my liking. Huh, so you managed to get past her. Who exactly? One of our own was picked to guard the final room of the 10th floor. But it seems like she's too weak to stop you. She bares her teeth at us. If you think I'm gonna if you think I'm gonna lose to like her, you can think again. She always never took her opponent seriously enough. If I can beat one tiger, I do not see why I cannot beat two. I don't see why we can't beat two other. This one is level 24, which is substantially higher than it was before. Of course, why are you going for Yomi? Leave Yomi alone. Stop trying to kill the main character, please. That's better. Fire seems to be good. Oh, that was good. Shame I can't capture her right now. Still. You're dead. Okay, we've got another cat witch here. Who's higher level than us, so fuck this anyway. Jesus Christ, why can't we get a level 23 one? Why can't you be level 23, you stupid fucking cat witch? What is this, Fox? If I were to guess, whoever designed this floor made some stairs for ease of access. I can only hope. What? I can't see any... What? There's no stairs here, what the fuck? Am I blind? I'm probably blind, considering I missed that secret door that time. It's incredibly likely that I'm just blind. Right, so I've now unlocked all the doors in the corridor, pretty much. Okay, we're in a perfect position here to capture a fox, fucking whatever it is, cat, girl. Cat, girl, cat. Just keep guarding. Capture, come on, work. I can safely say that capturing this is becoming... I've had so many attempts at doing this on this floor, and I can't do it. Even though we're the same level, I can't capture her, which is so frustrating. Come on, work. Yes! Yes! Finally! The fickle nature of a cat combined with the strength of arcane mastery. A dangerous combination, to say the least. Tell me about it. Her teeth are practically chattering. The bunny witches wielding fire is one thing. The witch cats with their ice is another. They're rather poor magicians if they only focus on one element. I've done a lot of study to ensure I have a diverse array of spells at my disposal. That's nice. So he doesn't seem to be very amused at the moment. Can't there be a spell with moderate temperature for a change? What would be the point of such a spell? She does not have a point. I do not think a spell would be very useful in battle. Maybe not, but optimistic is one of my stronger points. I hope we do not run into many of those witches. I hope not either. Because they're pretty irritating. Oh my fucking god! Can I just say, guys, this has been one of the most irritating experiences of my life. This floor of the dungeon. It's horrible. As you can look, that is literally my day. That's literally been my day at the moment. Is that just falling down holes for 45 fucking minutes? Okay, so we finally got further on this floor, I think. It's a bit hard to tell. This is just a complete fucking disaster, this floor. I hate this so much. We must be nearly out this place, though. We must nearly be out this place. Oh. Right, yeah, I just unlocked the last door, I think. Yep, that goes back to the main hall. So we never have to do any of that shit again. I believe this is the end of the floor. Really? Please tell me you aren't just saying what I want to hear. I feel a strong presence behind this door. If we're taking into account the usual trend of the previous floors, that means the exit's beyond this door. I wonder if whoever's behind this door is responsible for this floor's design. When I was in charge, monsters were rarely given architectural control over floors, but things have changed a lot from when I was here. So it is possible. Alright, let's have a look, shall we? Suri practically bursts into the room. Whoever is here, show yourself. She's being a lot less careful than before. Here I was thinking I could be grumpy at times. Goes to show that everyone can get angry. Calm down. Still going to be rushing headfirst into danger. I'm beyond the point of calming down. I feel that way after that floor. I quite like that. The fact she's pissed off. Save your anger for battle. You're simply wasting your energy otherwise. Why else do you think I'm going to start a fight? What? Who is it? A priestly-looking fox girl appears before us. Ah, Miko. Interesting. Tell me, Fox Spirit, do you know who designed this floor? Oh, that was me. Why do you ask? I would like to have a word with you about it. Her eyes are practically glowing with anger at the moment. Calm down, Suri. If you let anger cloud your judgment, you're not going to give her the upper hand. You're going to give her the upper hand. I cannot say I care about that right now. Well, looks like my floor design wasn't successful. So I guess I just have to change it after I'm done with you. If I win, I will make you change it myself. Pitfalls are among the lowest, dirtiest traps in existence. I understand why you're so angry about it. You managed to get through it eventually, right? Only after falling more times than I care to recall. Enough talk, let's settle this, Fox Spirit. Very well. If I win, I'm decided I'm going to add even more pitfalls instead. 2 fox archers emerge from their hiding places. I'd rather not be outnumbered, however. Right, calm down, game. Stop skipping! Okay, good. Right. These guys actually don't seem that dangerous, so I think we're probably going to be alright here. Let's kill this whole row here. Okay. Triple slash that one. Let's get the fucking archer out of the way. So don't shoot Yomi. No one shoots Yomi. If Yomi dies, we're fucked, so please don't shoot Yomi. Right, that fox goes out of the way too. Just the main boss left. Oh, and her clothes just ripped, which means we've actually got an advantage here. Come on, finish her off. What level is she? 27. Jesus. Well, there's no way of capturing her, but she's now dead. That was relatively easy. I feel much better now. Why do you hate pitfalls so much anyway? Well, I saw another adventurer in my party fall in a pit trap, and there was some sort of slime creature at the bottom of it. Needless to say, I can't help but feel anxious around them, remembering that. Do not be so narrow-minded. Slimes can be a lot of fun. I think we really need to expand your horizons, Seri. I will pass. Thank you. Maybe I should conjure a slime monster from the void. Maybe you shouldn't if you don't want me to pluck those ears of yours off. The Witchbody looks like she's about to say something, but then relents when she sees Seri glaring at her. I'm close to a slime monster. Does that mean you don't like me? It's not like that, okay? You're okay. Okay, I'm glad to hear that. Slime's a necessary part of nature. There's hardly any carrion eater which does as well as they do. Then they can eat carrion as long as they are far away from me. The important thing is that we have passed yet another floor. How much further do you think we have to go? I'm not sure yet, but I'm certain that we are far from the final floor. Right. She looks down at the floor. You talked about home on the last floor. I'm feeling a bit homesick too. Some of my friends at the guild are probably wondering what happened to me. I know how you feel. Ever since the Elven Metropolis was established, I have little reason to travel, save for the rare expedition. But now I do wish I was home. Nonetheless, I'm glad to be here. I owe Yomi a debt after all. You do not owe me anything. And if you're feeling homesick, Seri, perhaps you'd like to go visit your guild sometime? Do you have the time to do something like that? I do not see why not. Well, I understand the necessity for clearing out this dungeon as soon as possible, but I'd rather appreciate if we took time to visit my guild. Just talk to me whenever you would like to do that. No problem. For now, shall we press on? Absolutely. I guess we don't get any pervy CG of that girl. I'm assuming this is a teleport floor? Yeah, that's really what we need. I've still got a few things I need to capture. I need to capture the fucking tiger still. I haven't got that, but you know. We've got two here. We've got the archer. There's been a very discontent guest at the holding cells lately. She's undoubtedly been bored ever since she arrived. The fox archer I captured has been sitting on the floor holding her bow. Finally, someone's here. What do you hope to gain by holding me prisoner? She idly readjusts the string on her bow. I've been so bored in here. There's nothing to aim at. You don't need to always be practicing. Sometimes it's good to take a moment to rest. And when you come back to it, it will enable you to look at the refreshed perspective. That wouldn't really work for me. Now then, what do I have to do in order to get out of this cell? I'm only a lowly minion, so there's no value for me as a hostage. It's not my intention at all. I would like for you to work with me, Archer. Work with you? That would explain the ragtag group of monsters you had with you. So you've captured them and negotiated with them just like me, right? That is correct. What do you do with the ones who refuse? No one has refused me yet. I think you'll find that I'm a reasonable person to work with. She grows silent, tapping the end of her bow on the ground gently. Well, if so many of them have joined you for your cause, then perhaps it would not be unreasonable to work with you. Do I get time for target practice when we aren't in the dungeon? Of course. I want you to do your very best for me. Now let us work together. Spell cards are difficult to hold inside a prison, so much so the human kingdoms I can recall all use enchanted cells. While expensive, it is necessary to process to protect themselves from the prisoners. Mimicking their magic has proven to be very useful and time again. That does not help me deal with the other half of my problem.
It's bad luck to keep a cat indoors when they want to leave.
I'm not sure if these superstitions she is spouting are even remotely true. Keep your feline instincts in check for a moment.
Oh, you're back? Would you mind letting me out?
Her tail waves around in the air. I have no doubt she'd be rubbing her head against me if she could right now.
I promise it'll be good.
The combination of cat and witch, as I said before, is dangerous. Cats are mercenary by nature. Witches are reckless in their pursuit of the arcane, so it's very hard to trust a cat witch. I will let you out provided you're willing to make a deal with me.
What sort of deal?
She's purring now, I can hear it. You must work for me. I promise there will be plenty of benefits to the job, however.
Nah, I think I'll just stay in this cell then. The Dungeon Lord will smash your face in eventually, and I'm sure she'll let everyone in this prison out. So all I do is wait for your demise. Where are you going?
Short moment later, I return.
I can see you've got a rope. Go on, punish me, I love it!
Oh, you're one of those. Alright then, I'm sure you'll love this. Jesus fucking Christ. Having suspended her from the roof of the cell, she struggles against the ropes as they squeeze tightly around her curvaceous body. She struggles for a moment. Despite herself, she looks a bit unnerved.
This is a bit different.
Just let me add the finishing touch. Okay, I couldn't show most of that scene. Jesus fucking Christ. But, yeah, that was interesting. Let's organize the party. We'll get the Cat Witch and the Fox in the party, I guess, for now. What else can we do? Let's walk around town. We've got a lot we can do here, shit. So, let's try and get this in the video. I've noticed lately that Sylvie's been struggling on several levels. She isn't relying on my power like the other subordinates. I think I need to give her some training in order to keep up. Yomi, did you need something from me? I'd like to take you with a walk with me, Sylvie. A walk? Just the two of us? Together? Yes. I'd love to. Where are we going? It's a secret. She seems to get really excited. Let's see if she appreciates the place I'm about to take her to. After a short walk out of town, we arrive at a serene river near some dense woodlands. Sylvie looks around, not quite certain what to expect. Why are we here, Yomi? I reach down the river's waters. Pulling in my hand, I throw it in the air. The droplets shimmer and sparkle in the sunlight. The waters here have incredibly high amounts of magic in them. Exactly, this river is known in local legend. If you look deeply into its waters, it's said that you can find new insight. Why would I search here for insight when you have an entire library filled to the brim with knowledge? Knowledge! Some things in life can only be learned when you stop and listen. I take a seat by the river, allowing my mind to be emptied. Sit with me, Sylvie. Well, alright. I'll trust you on this, Yomi. As time passes, she grows more and more relaxed as she watches the river's coursing water. But she seems to grow impatient as well. Something, supposed to happen? Just wait. After a few minutes, I see something moving under the river's surface. They're almost here. Sylvie notices it too. What is that? The shape emerges from the river. We found a worthy one. Slime girls begin to emerge from the river, all of them watching Sylvie. Sylvie immediately reaches for her staff to cast a spell, but I motion for her to stop. Yomi? Just relax. The slime girls quickly surround her. Oh my fucking god. Well, I mean, I couldn't see. I can't say I didn't see this going this way. So as soon as they're gone, Sylvie just seems to space out. I do not know what just happened, but I've learned so much about the efficient use of arcane magic. That's how it works, guys. She just quietly sits there. So you can absorb knowledge now? The river works in mysterious ways. These slimes are famous for spreading knowledge through body contact. They only do when someone takes their fancy, however. You mean... Yes, we were just waiting to see if they were going to take notice of you. You were lucky. Right. Anyway, I don't know how to feel about all this. So can we please go back to town? That's fine. Oh, her stats have increased. Holy shit. Badass. You only approach me like this when you need some tailoring. So what you bought me this time, Yomi? See for yourself. Huh. Animal leather, fur, simple strings. They shouldn't be too hard to work with. 2 outfits, I'm presuming? No, just one. If Yomi likes these things, she can enjoy it by herself. Sarah, at times she should throw off the trappings of civilization. Isabella looks her dead in the eye. I strongly suggest you try on the outfit you're making great efforts to sew together. Okay. There, that wasn't so bad, was it, Seri? Oh my god. I suppose not. It's still a little exposing. This isn't a good thing at all. I do not see how this isn't a good thing. Jesus Christ. I remember Seri mentioning she wanted to learn archery at one point or another. We do keep an archery range in town, and we do have someone who's able to use a bow now. Perhaps we can arrange some archery lessons. I'm gonna sneeze, hang on, guys. So where are we going? To the archery range, of course. Since when do we have an archery range? We keep a number of different recreational facilities in town. Archery is just one of them. We approached the fox archer in town. Oh, it's you. Something I can do to help? Siri said you wanted to learn archery, didn't you? Well, it was only really an offhand comment. But I suppose we could give it a try. Well, come on then. I'll see what I can teach you. Very well. You two have fun. I should drop by later and see how Sari's training went. After a few hours, I approached the archery range. I wonder how Sari did. Little fucking Jesus Christ. To my shot, the fox archer is kneeling on the floor. She's noticeably bruiser, her clothes in tatters. Now what happened here exactly? As it turns out, the knight has absolutely no talent for archery at all. Either that or it's some sort of curse. But I can tell you should never pick up a bow again. For what reason? I'm not sure if I'm going to like the answer. Every time she let loose an arrow, it would not only completely miss the target, but it would never fail to ricochet and almost hit me. I switched to blunt head arrows to make sure it wasn't fatal, but even then it did hurt a lot. How unbelievably strange. The distinct probability of that occurring multiple times, even for an experienced archer. Sari would either have to be completely hopeless with the bow, or she would definitely have to be cursed. But more importantly, I should attend to the archer. Are you alright? Do your injuries need any kind of treatment? She looks herself up and down. It could be worse. My ego is bruised more than anything. Despite my best efforts, I still could not teach her how to actually use a bow. She simply does not have the talent for it. Where is she right now? I do not know. She practically fled out the building, apologising the whole time for leaving. Even though she nearly skewered me a few times, I couldn't help but feel sorry for her. Please have someone attend to your wounds right away. I know they might not be fatal, but despite her lack of skill, Sari's strong enough to lose arrows very hard. I noticed. Incredible strength, but no finesse. The archer rolls onto her back, looking completely exhausted. Please no offense to her, but I think she shouldn't come back here. If a bow ends up in her hands, there's no telling what could happen. I'll keep that in mind. Well, this wasn't exactly the outcome I was expecting. I guess Sari will have to remain as a melee combatant for the time being. Okay, we've beaten a bunch of enemies who are level 27, so I'm going to give this monk a try. Let's see what happens, shall we? Let's fight. Oh, what the fuck was that? Okay, so she's got a shield, and she does magic. That's, pretty shit. It's level 28 as well, not oh, Sari is fucked. I mean, there's still a chance I could beat her, so... Definitely a chance I could beat her. Yomi is Sari is defeated though, but that's alright. We have to kill her. We're not trying to capture. Oh my god, that fucking bullshit! There we go. We beat her. Only Sari died as well. The monk lies on the ground of the garden, defeated. Hang on, she can't stand up alone. I pull out a bundle of rope. Is that really necessary? My fucking god! Holy fucking shit! After being suspended from the roof, he looks back at us. So that's how it is. My insight has proven to be completely useless. I suppose it would have been better to practice fighting instead of practicing meditation. Do not despair. I have hundreds of years to gain insight into the void. In fact, I admire you being able to gain such wisdom by yourself. That is highly admirable. I wish I could understand what this concept of insight is. You should not worry about it too much. Could you teach me more about it, Yomi? The Elven Metropolis has not investigated these ideas. Perhaps another time. It's better you do not delve too deeply into it. So, before my path ends at your hands, could you at least tell me who you are? I've attended this garden for nearly 200 years and I do not remember seeing you. Yet you speak so fondly of this place, so nostalgically. My history with this place goes back a bit further than 200 years, so it's only natural that we have never met. I always knew this dungeon was far older than we were told. The story that's passed on is the current Dungeon Lord didn't make this place, though I've never seen the Dungeon Lord. I know that her methods are too crude to appreciate something just such as this Zen garden. No, someone else made this. Someone made it with love and attention too. So is this person you? Fox? Yes, you're right. I'm the one who made this garden. I see. Now that I know, I suppose you cannot let me live. Do not be ridiculous. I want you to leave this place instead. Although I cannot make you my subordinate, I know you are destined for greatness yet. So do not resign your fate yet, monk. There are far more discoveries out there for you to make yet. You really are sparing me? I cannot do anything but spare beautiful girls. It would be evil to do otherwise. You're strange, Fox, but I think you will find what it is you're looking for down here. I just want my dungeon back, that's all. It's not an undertaking that's too excessive, I think. Perhaps not. I cannot say for sure. We removed the ropes, allowing her to move freely. She slowly begins to pick herself up, slowly, barely able to remain upright. It was nice to meet you, Fox. I think I need to leave this dungeon behind. There is a whole world out there to explore yet. So she slowly walks out the door. What an interesting woman she was. On an interesting note, being in this garden has reminded me of something. I close my eyes and allow the magic in the air to flow around my body. Akin to a reed against the river, I remain flexible and do not offer the raging torrent any resistance. What are you doing? Just remembering something. Okay. That's pretty cool. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Sakura Dungeon. If you did, leave a like. Let me know what you think of the series so far in the comments section. And I'll see you for more really soon. But for now, have a great day.